This is going to be good. This is the Supercar Lights final. We are ready to go for the important race of the weekend for these drivers, David Addison and Nicholas Grunholm. Trackside, it's Ben-Philip Gundersen, who is on pole position with Jesse Kallio alongside him. Simon Olofsson is on row 2 with Jimmy Valfridsson, and on the third row, Linus Östlund and Anders Michalak. Poleman Gundersen, quickest in Q3 and Q4, he's won his semi-final. He's had 2 round wins and he leads the championship. Kallio, not a factor as far as the championship is concerned, but he will be a factor in this race that's about to get underway. Lights will go green. It is blast off, and not a good start by Gundersen, but can he manage to hang on the inside line there? Kallio gets his nose in front, round the outside, he's forced out wide, but Kallio leads. That was very brave indeed. Gundersen right into the back of him, up the inside clatters Olofsson, and Ben-Philip Gundersen suddenly is dropping down the pack.
Yeah. I don't know actually what happened, but Kallio did a great move into turn 1, and after that Gundersen's was a bit lost, I think, and got caught up by Olofsson. Great first corner by Jesse.
Well, he certainly got into the back of Kallio. That in turn got him offline. So Ben-Philip Gundersen, the championship leader, jokers at the end of lap 1. 5-lap race, and there is Jesse Kallio with damage leading. Simon Olofsson with damage is second. Jimmy Valfridsson is third. Fourth is Michalak. Has Michalak got a puncture possibly? The car looking a bit low. There's the battle for second and third places, but Kallio already leading by 1.7 seconds. Gundersen has jokered, getting it out of the way on the first lap here. In fairness to Michalak, if he has got a problem, he's driving around it well because he's closing back up onto the tail. And look at this, Olofsson under attack from Valfridsson. He gets another little bit of contact. Michalak right with Valfridsson now. Last race of the weekend for Supercar Lights. Everybody pushing like crazy.
Yeah, everybody wants to be in the top 3, and this goes to show on the track also. So yeah, no one gives anything for free.
Michalak jokers, so he falls behind Gundersen, falls behind Linus Östlund as well. Östlund struggling in this race, can't make progress. Simon Olofsson then, who got damage earlier on in the day, hangs on to second place. Jimmy Valfridsson right there behind him. And while they're battling, this is enabling now, look, Gundersen to close right up. It's allowing Kallio to get away. Gundersen then, who's already jokered, right up with them.
Yeah, if you look at Olofsson's left rear wheel, it's pointing out, so that's why everybody is catching up on him. He's slowing them down, and for the moment, yes, he's just pulling away, already 3 seconds ahead. So yeah.
But Olofsson is doing an outstanding job of keeping second place with a car that has this suspension breakage.
Yeah, like I said earlier, it's not the easiest track to overtake. So yeah, but he's doing a good job. But it's sorry to say, it's ruining everybody else's race.
Gundersen charges up the inside, contact with Valfridsson, contact with the Armco, and all of a sudden Linus Östlund gets ahead of Ben-Philip Gundersen. 1 up and 1 down. Gundersen gains a place, loses a place. Jimmy Valfridsson is the one that really came a cropper there, and suddenly Linus Östlund, although he's yet to joker, is back at the races because he's now running third on the road.
Yeah, and actually Olofsson now got a quite big gap to the other ones. So let's see if we can hold on to that second position with the suspension damage.
Östlund slots in, having jokered behind Gundersen ahead of Michalak, so Östlund gains a place against Michalak on the joker. We're on the last lap. Jesse Kallio is still in this race, he still leads and he has jokered, he's dominating it. Olofsson is second, but this is the fight for third. It is just Gundersen ahead of Östlund, ahead of Michalak, ahead of Jimmy Valfridsson as they come down towards turn 5. Great action all through the weekend from Supercar Lights. Östlund is sideways, Michalak on the inside. He's done it, and so is Valfridsson. 2 corners from home, and Östlund loses 2 places.
Yeah, that's the tricky place. I mean, it's really slippery. It's easy to make a mistake.
Checkered flag, and it's Jesse Kallio who wins on his RallyX Nordic debut, second despite the damage. Simon Olofsson, can you believe it? Third, Ben-Philip Gundersen, and fourth and fifth, Michalak and Valfridsson come across the line together. Michalak ahead by 91 thousandths of a second, with Linus Östlund taking 6th place. Plenty of action, plenty of drama, plenty of damage, but Jesse Kallio, a perfect drive.
Yeah. After the first few corners he got ahead, and then everybody else started banging into each other, and he got ahead. And I think there's not one car in that final that doesn't have a wheel bent or or a bumper missing or something.
Well, Jesse Kallio steps from the car. He will stand on the roof. And a great reception from the thousands of fans here at Kouvola. And they've enjoyed that race, and so has he.
Yeah, great job, great job.
Let's have another look at it. It wasn't a great start by Gundersen. That's where it started to unravel, but nor could Kallio get ahead. He went round the outside, couldn't chop across. He was forced out wide there. And here, look, Gundersen just drove into the back of it.
Yeah, I think he was a bit frustrated when Kallio passed on the outside, so he was trying to come up with something, but didn't quite manage.
He was then forced onto the outside line. Ben-Philip Gundersen lost places, jokered early, and just bled back in ahead of Linus Östlund. But while all the squabbles were going on, so Jesse Kallio was ahead, and despite the damage with that broken left rear corner, Simon Olofsson taking second place. Remarkable effort, that.
Yeah, great drive, and as we see here, these guys were battling behind him, so he got the gap he needed when he was about to take the choker.
You could see Gundersen almost getting desperate there. Half a gap, go for it. Just stayed ahead of Linus Östlund. So in the end, Ben-Philip Gundersen taking third with a very battered car. But here, Östlund getting it wrong at turn 5 and losing 2 places.
Yeah, it's a pity, you know, one corner can mess up quite a lot, but that's how it is, and it's easy to make a mistake, and you never know who will make it, so yeah, sure. It's difficult.
Well, Jesse Kallio is the race winner. He's with George Wilson.
Yes, Ed, that's a win.
Yeah, that's a win, yes.
In front of your home crowd on your RallyX Nordic debut as well.
So yeah, how it can be better than this? Yeah, weekend was really, really tough, but I managed to do a good semis and final, and it's for you Finnish guys, yeah.
There was a crazy race going on behind you, but you didn't know anything about it. You were disappearing up the road.
Yeah, the first corner was really tight. I just sent it outside, and I didn't show anybody, but yeah, thank you.
Congratulations. Ben-Philip, that was a crazy race. Tell us a bit about it from your side.
Yeah, it was a crazy race, absolutely. I was a little bit too hot, maybe, but yeah, I got a bad start, so but yeah, I'm happy with the third place if I get it.
It's not a win, not what you're used to, but still a good result for the championship.
Yeah, absolutely. I get good points, and yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, I've been saying to these guys it's been a crazy race. How was it from inside your cockpit?
Okay, I was very lucky this time because in the first corner I got a hit on the left rear tire, so it was really hard to drive. But I was lucky that they have a big fight behind me because I didn't drive it fast enough with the broken car, but that's racing.
You managed to hold it together and get a podium.
Yeah, that feels great.
And you're pleased with that? On to the next round in tee-up. How do you feel you can do there?
We did a good job there last year. Hopefully we can manage to do the same this year. The track will be different, but I think it's feel good.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Interesting to hear Ben-Philip Gundersen talk about third, if I get it, as though he's dreading what might come out of the stewards' room. For now, the provisional results, Jesse Kallio, the winner from Simon Olofsson. Ben-Philip Gundersen provisionally third, ahead of Anders Michalak. Jimmy Valfridsson fifth, Linus Östlund in sixth. Ben-Philip Gundersen in a physical race. What would you say, Nicholas? Do you think the race officials have a lot to look at there, or is that okay? Now, Supercar Lights has been updated with Ben-Philip Gundersen's exclusion, so he's 11 points only ahead of Linus Östlund now. Sondre Evian third, Simon Olofsson fourth, ahead of Jimmy Valfridsson, and Thomas Hallman in sixth.